Mr. Kelly's design class consists of 21 students. In preparation for the upcoming show, Mamma Mia, this class has been executing the design Mr. Kelly has been working on since Thanksgiving. For example, they're building a house which includes putting up windows and doors. This can be useful to these students in the future when they want to build something similar, such as a shed or a treehouse. Here's Mr. Kelly with his intake. I'm Shifa Sodagar, and I'm reporting for the Stratford Gazebo, and this is Mr. Kelly. What exactly are the students doing in the auditorium for Mamma Mia?
Well, this is a project that the advanced design class took on at Mr. Carr's instigation, the theater director. He asked if, he asked me, first of all, do you have any background in set design? And I do a little bit, not much. And he said, would your design classes like to help with that? And I said, yeah, because we always try to do one project where we work with someone in Stratford, or at least do something to improve life at Stratford. So we thought this would be a great one to do. And so we're basically building this out for Mamma Mia.
Are there any other projects that you guys will be helping with?
Well, every year we do something, and sometimes it's a lot of collaboration. For example, we did some stuff with art classes a few years ago where they were making these wooden things with circles, so we helped teach them how to cut circles out of wood and things like that. We built some outdoor furniture, which was basically for the development office and some other people like that. We made some outdoor whiteboards for the science teachers. We've talked about doing a collaborative project with the ecology club on doing some landscaping around the school. So every year we try to come up with something.
What are the materials that you guys are using? Are any of them being recycled?
Oh yeah. Yeah, we're big on recycling or reusing things, and so is the theater. So, they've had a theater program here for years and years, and they have a lot of storage space back there. So there's a lot of plywood and a lot of 2x4 studs, the type of things you put a wall on that basically brace the wall up. So we used as much of that as we could. I think about half the plywood is being repurposed, maybe a third of the 2x4s. Otherwise, we had to buy some at Lowe's. We're actually reusing screws too. When we take screws out, we save them and put them back in. So all that is recycled. I would say maybe a third to possibly half of it is going to be recycled, and the rest will be new stuff we had to buy.
Is there anything else you'd like to say?
Well, I just hope it's going to be a great show, and I hope our contribution matters. And if there's anyone else out in Stratford that has something they'd like us to help them out with, just let us know. We may not get to it this year, but we'll try to.
Mr. Carr appreciates the help from the design class. He is able to focus more on the show and the acting. While the design class focuses on construction, his tech class will be painting and putting the final touches on the set. Here's what Mr. Carr has to say. What's the tech class, and what did they exactly do, and how many students will be participating in this project?
Great question. So the Intro to Technical Theater class is the first time we're offering it this year. It has about 12 students, and they cover everything from learning the basic knowledge in terms of technical theater, from lighting, design to sound, stage management. That's the person that's in charge of running the production while the director is watching and taking notes. So there's a lot of learning as far as what it takes to put on a production from a technical aspect, everything behind the scenes. And having this happen during the class, it's a great experience for them to come each day and see the progress that the advanced design class is doing, but also know what their job's going to be once they're finished, and move forward with just making this production successful for everyone.
Where did you get the idea for Stratford students to help with the production of the set?
Well, in previous schools that I've worked at, we've always had a technical department, a technical director, and they had a technical class, that would meet the different levels of it, from the basic tech class to the advanced tech class. So it was kind of similar to what the advanced design class is with building and designing. That was part of the program I was at before. So I wanted to try to build it in that direction where students have more of a voice and have more of an experience to have this hands-on opportunity, and it really just builds them up. And I feel like you have more pride when you do it yourself, and I think each day they come in and they see the progress they've made, it really builds their confidence and just fills them full of pride that they're able to accomplish this and do that as a team. I think it's awesome.
Is there anything else you would like to add?
I just want everybody to know that moving forward with technical theater, we're going to have a lot of opportunities like this with collaboration. My hope is that anytime we have a show, we find some way to collaborate in the Stratford community, because we have so many things happening that are great, and the experience that the students gain is just a wonderful thing for them to take forward and use in the future wherever they go.
What skills have you learned from this project?
I've learned a lot about like working with building walls and what goes into them, and like studs and measuring them, and how to put in like windows and doors, and how to adjust and make like a strong, sturdy wall that can actually like stay up and hold stuff.
What were some of the hardest and easiest parts while doing the project?
I think for me the hardest part was definitely the math. I'm not a math oriented person, and there's a lot of math and building things, and I think the easiest part was definitely just like probably just actually building it together, like putting everything and cutting the wood, but the measuring was difficult.
What are some fun aspects of doing this project?
Working together is really fun, and it's fun to watch it really come together, to know that it just started from like a box of screws and 2x4s, and then watch it kind of turn into something from that.
When you go watch Mamma Mia in the next couple of days, what satisfaction will you have seeing all of the props you've built?
It's gonna be really fun to know that like I helped to build what they're using and creating so much like joy from. Like I like to know that I kind of helped participate in that.
Is there anything else you would like to add?
Take design. It's cool. We need more girls in the class. Okay. Bye guys. Oh, and come see Mamma Mia. It's gonna be cool.